Right, part 3, and final installment of the Voyager voyage. So these two spacecraft have gone off, and as I said, in the last 10 years they've crossed the boundary of the edge of the heliosphere. They call it the heliopause. And what's interesting with that is that when they went through it, they had all the readings going: plasma, electromagnetic radiation, all these various devices were still working. And what kind of caught them off guard was that all science and mathematics dictated that the sun's influence, the sun's solar rays that I mentioned at the start, that slowly would fade away, and the interstellar, as in between the solar systems, interstellar region would slowly fade in. But that isn't what happened. It turns out that these spacecraft arrived at what they call the heliopause, and effectively it was a shell. It was literally within a few seconds or minutes they were through it and out the other side. So it's like a defined zone that stops. So the solar system as an entity stops and interstellar space starts. And the second thing that caught them off guard was that they were measuring all these various readings, and they thought once they were through the heliopause it would just be a dead, empty space. But it turns out that it's not dead and empty. There's lots going on. The energy levels are much higher than they thought. The plasma rays, the infrared radiation from other celestial bodies. So actually interstellar space is quite a lively spot, it turns out. But off they went, and they're travelling along, and unfortunately they're running out of power. As I said at the start, they started off with like 400 or 500 watts of power, and they've been losing about 4 watts a year. So the scientists have had to start working out what to preserve, what to make them be turning off systems, trying to preserve power to make it last. And I should say that actually, pretty amazingly, these two little spacecraft, they were designed to last about 15 years. So these have been dead a long time ago, but here they are 45 odd years later, still going on. And Voyager 2, which is travelling, because it's at a different angle from Voyager 1, even though it crossed the heliosphere later, it's travelling, it's getting further away quicker. But I think it's November this year, it will reach a distance from the Earth of 1 light day, which is how long it takes a signal travelling at the speed of light to go from the Earth to the spacecraft.